There's levels to this. You slid in my DMs like a desperate debt collector. Disconnected once, now you're acting like a lecture professor. But your level talk fragile, fabricated from metrics. 58 tracks deep, still a guest in your own records. See, I beat the pattern, your stats padded with passengers. Only 12 solo flights, the rest carrying scavengers. 3 cracked 1,000 at your peak, that's embarrassing. You built a name of features, I built mine from actually rapping. You chase views like a fiend, I make listeners stay. You need names on your track just to get them to play, that's dependency. Dress it however you want, take every feature away. You ain't got a response, you inflated like a caption. I'm the caption that captions it. If you follow the wave, I'm the reason it's happening. You talk like you built it, but everyone know you just stand next to talent and act like you own it. Your bar sweet, bubblegum brittle when bitten. I'm a blacksmith for syllables, metal get bent when it's written. Internal engines revving every sentence, got pistons, multi-syllabic massacres of cadence. Can't live in my system, closest you'll get to greatness is standing beside it. You don't clash with me, you get defined when I write it. You will mention at best, only mention at death. You don't share space with me, you get stood on and left.
There's levels to this.
You ain't even in the lobby, you just yelling through it. I built this from scratch, you attached to the movement. That's the closest you'll get.
Stand next to the blueprint. There's levels to this.
You counting views, I'm the reason they move. And you make noise, I make moments that ruin illusions. You not a rival, you the proof of my improvement. Let's dissect your discography, diagnosis, dependency. Features carry your weight like a lyrical pregnancy. You birthed nothing solo, your identity borrowed. I built empires alone, every bar got a marrow. You measure worth in numbers, that's a rookie illusion. I measure worth in replay, how the bars keep evolving. Your lines one-dimensional, no layers, no tension. Mine got hidden compartments like a vault with intentions. You said I'm not on your level, that's comedic projection. Like a pawn claiming power in the king's reflection. See your weaponized language, assonance, assassins align. Amateur average, you lacking the mastery. I designed the sound sculpted, syllable stacking like Tetris. While your flow fall apart like cheap plastic aesthetics. You bark loud, but hollow echo chamber acoustics. I engineer earthquakes, every line got acoustics. You confused, making noise with actually being trouble. Punchline swings soft like they scared of a scuffle.
There's levels to this.
You ain't even in the lobby, you just yelling through it. I built this from scratch, you attached to the movement. This the closest you'll get.
Stand next to the blueprint. There's levels to this.
You counting views, I'm the reason they move. And you make noise, I make moments that ruin illusions. You not a rival, you the proof of my improvement. Let me end it with precision, now you asking to meet. This cute keyboard courage don't translate to the street. You built bold in the bubble, though your bravado's discreet. Face to face, you fall faster than your plays on repeat. You mistook applause for an actual resume. Thinking rap fame status validate what you say. That's a sandbox scoreboard, you confuse it with rank. I move weight in the real world, you just flexing for thanks. Type tough in a thread, but in person you'd glitch like your signal getting cut. When reality hits, you a username ego, I'm a name they can search. Type mastodon, see the groundwork, the worth. Now type yours, more to trace, just a ghost in the code. Fabricated fame, metrics, no footprint you own. You a myth in the app, I'm a presence in flesh. Difference between playing rapper and actually being the best. You wanted attention, then now you're trapped in the proof that your whole persona only lives in the booth. I don't gotta threaten, truth already leave through. You crumble in my presence, that's reality, not ego.
There's levels to this.
You ain't even in the lobby, you just yelling through it. I built this from scratch, you attached to the movement. This the closest you'll get.
Stand next to the blueprint.
There's levels to this.
There's levels to this.
You counting views, I'm the reason they move. And you make noise, I make moments that ruin illusions. You not a rival.
You the proof of my improvement.